is Genesis, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
What? Oh, shit. Hey, everybody know Team Crawford. Y'all know I get active. Let's go.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So that clip of Canelo hitting a heavy bag has been all over the internet, and a lot of fans have been talking about it. Just this little small clip of Canelo hitting a heavy bag. And it got so much attention that Crawford, he actually reacted to it by simply saying, "That's cute." Listen, guys, Canelo showing power is not a new trick. He's always had power. He's always had size. This is something we all know. Now, and I'll tell you what would be impressive. If Canelo, let's say he sparred with Madrimov, David Morrell, and some of the footage leaked, and Canelo was looking really good. Now, that would be impressive. At the end of the day, Bud is clearly not worried about Canelo Alvarez's power. Now, don't get me wrong, he'll be worried about it if he gets in there and starts getting hit at will, but I don't think that's going to happen. A lot of boxing experts are surprisingly picking Crawford to win the fight against Canelo at 168 pounds. Now, that wouldn't be that much of a surprise if Crawford and Canelo were the exact same size and they fought in the same weight class, because we all know if that was the case, Crawford, he would be a heavy favorite. In fact, Canelo wouldn't even fight Crawford if they were naturally the same weight in the same weight class. The only way a race like this can be considered an even race is if you give the slower runner, Canelo Alvarez, a head start, which is exactly what's happening in this fight. Because Crawford is not just at a size disadvantage, he's at a massive size disadvantage with no rehydration clause. Did you guys know when Canelo Alvarez fought Danny Jacobs, Canelo demanded a rehydration clause? And they were fighting in the same weight class. Once again, Crawford is moving up 3 weight classes with no rehydration clause. Just shows you that Crawford is built different. I've seen some fans in my comment section say there's no way Crawford is going to win this fight. Did you see the Madrimov fight? But you can't base the Crawford-Canelo fight off of the Crawford-Madrimov performance. I mean, to point out the one time that Terence Crawford didn't get a flawless victory just further proves why Crawford is the best fighter in the world. I mean, because if the prediction is just going to be based off of bad performances, then nobody should be picking Canelo to win. I mean, because half of the fights Canelo has been in since he's been a champion have not been great performances, to say the least. Because understand this, just getting the knockout doesn't automatically equate to a great performance. Canelo did not look good against an old faded Kovalev before he stopped him. Before Canelo stopped Billy Joe Saunders, the entire DAZN boxing commentary team had Canelo Alvarez losing the fight. I'm talking about Chris Mannix and Sergio Mora. Those are Canelo Alvarez's biggest allies. Before Canelo stopped a much smaller Amir Khan, the entire Golden Boy boxing commentary team that was calling the fight, they had Canelo losing the fight. And this is when Canelo was a Golden Boy fighter. And so there's no confusion. Yes, HBO's commentary team, they were calling the fight, but they also had Golden Boy's team calling the fight as well, which you can still find that fight on YouTube right now, with Golden Boy commentators calling the fight. Canelo, he didn't look great against John Ryder. He lost to Bivol. Of course, he lost to Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people believe he lost to Lara. A lot of people believe he lost to Gennady Golovkin. Now understand this, when you're fighting against the best competition, there's nothing wrong with a fight being close or very competitive. But Canelo versus Amir Khan, Billy Joe Saunders, Sergey Kovalev, those fights were supposed to be easy fights for Canelo Alvarez. Another reason why you can't base this fight off of the Madrimov fight is Canelo Alvarez is no Madrimov. Madrimov is a much better fighter, a much smarter fighter than a Canelo Alvarez. Madrimov, he fights nothing like Canelo Alvarez. He has angles, great foot movement, a good defense, and is very unpredictable with his offense, as we've seen in the Crawford fight. So I'll wrap this video up by telling you this. I'm not trying to say that there's no way Canelo Alvarez can win this fight. Only thing I'm saying is you cannot base the prediction on the Madrimov fight solely. Canelo Alvarez's size is definitely going to be a challenge for Crawford, at least until we see the first round. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.